Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lover coming back at you with a couple beers that Matt from Massa Beers gave me this morning. He had 4 of these beers. He had 3, 4. This is let me do this. This is Russian Duck's barrel aged blended part series. So Matt gave me part 3 and part 6. He did 2 videos where he drank 3 and 4, parts 3 and 4 side by side, and 5 and 6. And then he gave me these 2. So I'm going to drink them side by side as well. So they're not the same beer. They're not even, well, they might be similar. I have the description pulled up here. So let me I'll read the descriptions first and then I'll pour them. So part 3, which is this one, is 11.7%. This is a blend of Ded Moroz aged in bourbon barrels, Glutenwine aged in bourbon barrels, and Quad aged in rye barrels. Dark, deep, and mysterious, but not too sweet, with a note of dark fruit. Released June 2016. And then, I'm reading that right? 6, yeah. Part 6 is 11.2% alcohol by volume. And this batch contains Ded Moroz Imperial Stout from 2015, aged in Heaven Hill barrels. Quad 2015, aged in Heaven Hill barrels. Also aged in Heaven Hill barrels. Quad 2015, aged in Hill Rock barrels. And a Russian Duck Solera, aged in Hill Rock barrels. The Solera barrel consists primarily of Quad, with the addition of small amounts of Rudy Juice and Chained to the Ded as evaporation occurred. So Chained to the Ded has lactose in it, so there is a little bit of lactose in this, I guess. Part 6 is very Belgian Quad flavor forward, tasting of spicy dark fruit, a touch of sweetness, and relatively mellow bourbon flavor. Let me see if I can... Rudy Juice. Okay, what's Rudy Juice? Clocking in, it's 15.9%. Clocking in at almost 16%. This is the biggest beer we brewed to date. A barley wine style ale with single malt and single hop. We overboiled the mash to create deep, rich flavors of caramel and burnt sugar. We named this beer after one of our long-time regulars, Rudy, who enjoys a nice big barley wine or strong ale. Limited one-off release on draft 2/15/17. Okay, so lots of stuff going on here. So let me pour this one first. He rubber bands some of that press and seal stuff, or whatever it's called. So we got, yeah, it's part 3. Oop. We'll do part 3 in this one. I'll put this there. I'll put this over here. Then I will open this one. This one has a little more. I'm afraid of this one, because this one seems like it might blow up a little bit. Maybe. What did I do with the other rubber band? Oh. Nope, it's fine. Just a little bit of pressure in the thing. Alright, so this one is part 6. Oh, significantly lighter. I was off. But whatevs. Alright, so this is part 3, which is dark, stout-like, not a whole lot of carbonation. if any. And this is part 6, which looks like it has, or seems like it has some carbonation. Yeah, stout-like, but there is brown in there. This one is a little more transparent. But yeah, this one's more barley wine kind of style. So yeah, let's get a nose on part 3. Yeah, smells like Jesus Christ. It smells like a stout with a little bit of it smells stout. I'm getting stout, chocolate, a little bit of roasty things. I'm getting spirit, and then this one is Glutenwine and quad. I think I'm getting some of that rye because there is a spicy thing in here. But there is maybe a tart cherry kind of thing going on in there. And then we'll see part 6. There's a little bit more of a funky thing going on in here. I don't know if he gave me these because they're bad. I have no idea. Yeah, there's a weird thing going on in this one. Or at least it didn't have... Yeah, there's a weird thing going on in here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's it's weird. Is Glutenwine maybe a Glutenwine? Our answer to people asking us if we have a gluten-free option, making the most gluten-packed beer possible. This beer is made only with rye and wheat malts, the most gluten-y malts around, super viscous and pouring like maple syrup. This beer is super malty and tastes almost like a dry barley wine, despite having no barley, originally released in May of 2015. Yeah, that's not... I don't know if that's... There is some nice stuff about it, but there is this weird note. There's a nice sweetness to this one. That weird thing gets in the way, though. It kind of reminds me of, chicken. I don't know. It's or not chicken, but like spices that you'd rub on a chicken. It smells like it could be tart or something. But yeah, outside of that, I'm not really... That note is hard to get around in this, but let's see what this one tastes like. Part 3. Cheers. Thank you, Matt. Ooh. This one's super cool. I like this. Doesn't have much of a carbonation to it. So this one, again, is the blend of Ded Moroz aged in bourbon barrels, Glutenwine aged in bourbon barrels, and Quad aged in rye barrels. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Just a touch of heat, or a touch of alcohol on the taste. A little bit of warming in here. Yeah. Oh, this is... The part 4 and 5 seem to be like barley wine, more barley wine-esque. So I don't know if he was just more into barley wines when he was drinking these, so he drank those. But yeah, I like this one. I think it's too cold though. But yeah, I don't know. This is yeah. Definitely I want to say the most noticeable note in this is like there's other things going on in here, but the most like noticeable note is the spirit. And there is a spicy thing to this, so I'm definitely getting that rye is definitely coming through in this. Ooh. Maybe this does have carbonation. Give me the burps. But yeah, it has stout vibes. Little chocolate thing. Roasty. A little bit. But then it has a... You get more stout up front. And then you get the little bit of like the quad kind of thing, right? What is this? Glutenwine. So Glutenwine and quad. It is a little bit syrupy. A little bit. It's not syrupy, it just like clings to the inside of my mouth. I don't know. I should have brought some water in here to I don't think I have any water in here. But don't have a clout. Oh, Jesus Christ. Palate cleanser. So I spent enough time on that one, so I'm gonna get to this one. This is part 6. Let's see what it tastes like. Thanks, Matt. Cheers. Yeah. There is definitely like a little bit of a funky tart thing going on in this one. But it doesn't taste like it's going... Well, this was released in 2017, so I'm assuming that if it was gonna go like full weird or bad or off, it would have done so by now. So I think that I don't know. Based on this though, looking at this, I feel like... Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. I wonder if that Russian duck Solera. Let me see if. Okay, so there's no entry for the Solera. So I don't know what the Solera is. Well, I have a rough idea of what a Solera is, but yeah. This has a tartness to it. I am getting like a dark fruitiness. But that tart thing is kind of hard to get around. It's weird. It reminds me, it's a little wine-like. It reminds me of something. It reminds me of some sort of. Yeah. Or I don't know if that's the fucking lactose in there that went weird or what, but yeah. This one's not that good. I'll drink this one. I was gonna do a Kubi, but I don't want to. Well, actually, you know what? I'll do a partial Kubi because that's what the people would want. I'll do that much. Also, I don't know exactly when he did these. I watched the first part of the first one he did because I was just because I wasn't familiar with these beers, so I was just trying to get an idea of what he was doing. I didn't watch him actually drink any of them. But I don't know if maybe this one was okay when he opened it, and then just like the day or two or whatever it's been, like it kind of went weird. I don't know. But let's try the Kubi. Kubi. Cheers. I think that makes that tart thing worse. Because it makes it... Oh, yeah. No. Nah, not good. Kubi, not good. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Thought I was going to throw up there for a second. But I think I'm okay. So, yeah. Thanks, Matt, for these stuff and whatnot. And yeah, just so it's clear, I kept these in the regular fridge so that they'd stay cold because they had been open. They were capped, obviously, but yeah. So, and I just picked them up this morning, so it's not like I had these for days or anything. So yeah, thank you, Matt. This was fun-ish. And yeah. So I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourself, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And I'm going to take another sip of this. And hope I don't die. Cheers.